Hey, this is Dan from DIY Domination. Have you ever wondered how to install vinyl flooring yourself? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to our comprehensive guide on vinyl flooring installation, a popular choice for do-it-yourself enthusiasts. Vinyl flooring offers an impressive array of benefits. It's durable, water-resistant, easy to clean, and available in a wide variety of styles, colors, and patterns. Moreover, it's a cost-effective way to give any room a significant facelift. And the best part? It's a project you can take on yourself with a little patience and the right tools. From gathering your materials to the final cleanup, we'll guide you through each step of the process, offering helpful tips and tricks along the way. So, whether you're a seasoned DIY pro or a first-time floor installer, we've got you covered. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to install vinyl flooring in your own home. By the way, if you like this video and would like to see more videos with advice on home improvement, make sure to click the subscribe button and become part of the DIY Domination community today. Before we start, it's essential to gather all necessary materials and tools. You'll need vinyl flooring of your choice, a trusty utility knife for precision cutting, and a measuring tape to ensure accurate sizing. A straight edge or T-square will assist in making those sharp, clean cuts. Depending on your vinyl type, you might need adhesive or double-sided tape, and a notched trowel will come in handy for spreading the adhesive evenly. A vinyl roller will be your best friend in smoothing out wrinkles or bubbles, making your flooring look professional. If your floor requires it, don't forget the underlayment. For the removal of any existing baseboards, a pry bar and hammer are necessary. And of course, for safety, always have safety goggles, a dust mask, and gloves on hand. With all your tools and materials ready, it's time to prepare the subfloor. A good installation starts with a well-prepared subfloor. So, let's dive right into the process. First, we need to clear the room. Remove all furniture, appliances, and any other obstacles that could hinder the process. Next, we must deal with the existing flooring. If there's carpet in place, it's gotta go. Old tiles, say goodbye to them. What about old adhesive? Scrape it off. The aim here is to get down to the bare subfloor and to ensure it's as clean, smooth, and dry as possible. This might require a bit of elbow grease, but it's a crucial step to ensure the longevity of your new vinyl flooring. Once the old flooring is removed, it's time for inspection. Look for any signs of moisture, uneven areas, or damage. If you encounter any issues, they need to be addressed before proceeding. Moisture can be a vinyl floor's worst enemy, and uneven areas can lead to unsightly bumps and dips in your new floor. Now grab a broom or a vacuum cleaner and give the subfloor a good clean. Any dirt or debris left behind could interfere with the adhesive or create a bumpy surface. Once it's spotless, give it a final once-over to ensure it's dry. And there you have it. Your subfloor is now ready to be the foundation for your new vinyl flooring. Remember, a well-prepared subfloor is the key to a successful installation. Now that the subfloor is ready, let's measure and cut the vinyl. Measuring and cutting the vinyl accurately is crucial for a smooth installation. To start, you will need to measure the room's dimensions. This will help you determine the amount of vinyl flooring you'll need. Keep in mind, it's always a good idea to add an extra 10% to your measurements to account for any errors or mishaps. Once you have your measurements, unroll your vinyl flooring. It's important to let it acclimate to the room's temperature and humidity for at least 24 hours. This will help prevent any shrinkage or expansion after installation. Next, using your utility knife, straight edge, and T-square, cut the vinyl according to your measurements. Be sure to cut on a flat, stable surface and always cut from the back of the vinyl to avoid any visible scratches. Now you've got your vinyl cut to size. This is a great milestone in your vinyl flooring installation journey. With our vinyl cut to size, we can move on to the underlayment. If your subfloor requires an underlayment, here's how to install it. The underlayment is a crucial layer that helps with moisture control and insulation. Start by unrolling the underlayment across your clean, dry subfloor. Cut it to match the room's dimensions, leaving a slight overlap at the walls. Then, secure it according to the manufacturer's instructions, which may involve taping seams or using a specific adhesive. Remember, a smooth underlayment leads to a smoother vinyl installation. With the underlayment in place, it's time to lay out and position the vinyl. Laying out and positioning the vinyl is a crucial step in achieving a professional-looking finish. This is where you'll see your planning and preparation pay off. The first thing you'll want to do is dry fit the vinyl. This simply means laying it out in the room without any adhesive to ensure it fits properly. It's a bit like a dress rehearsal for your flooring. You'll want to make sure it aligns with the walls and any key features in the room. If you find any excess, use your utility knife to trim it away. Now if you're using adhesive-backed vinyl, This is the moment of truth. Start to unroll your vinyl, carefully positioning it in the room. The aim is to get it as perfect as possible on the first try, as repositioning adhesive-backed vinyl can be tricky. For those using glue-down tiles or vinyl sheets, you'll need to spread adhesive on the subfloor. Grab your notched trowel and spread the adhesive evenly, making sure to cover the entire area where the vinyl will lay. Once applied, let it set for the recommended time. Remember, patience is key here. Rushing the adhesive process can lead to bumps and bubbles in your finished floor, something we all want to avoid. Now that the vinyl is positioned correctly, we can begin the installation. And remember, the more time and care you take in this step, the better your final result will be. Installing the vinyl might seem challenging, but with a systematic approach, it's quite manageable. With your vinyl cut to the correct size and your adhesive or double-sided tape ready to go, begin at one corner of the room. Carefully lay the vinyl onto the adhesive or double-sided tape. It's a bit like applying a giant sticker, so take your time to ensure it lines up correctly. Now, here's where the vinyl roller comes into play. Use it to smooth out any bubbles or wrinkles, creating a flawless, flat surface. This process is crucial to ensure that your vinyl is firmly bonded to the subfloor. As you continue this process, laying the vinyl row by row, ensure a tight seam between each piece. This will help create a seamless look, making your floor appear as a single cohesive unit. If you're using self-adhesive vinyl, remember to remove the backing before pressing it down firmly. Corners and edges might require some special attention. Trim the vinyl as needed using your utility knife. Precise cuts are key here, as you want to achieve neat and clean edges. A well-cut edge can make the difference between a professional and an amateur-looking finish. Remember, patience is your best friend during this process. A rushed job will only lead to mistakes and a less than perfect floor. With the vinyl installed, we're almost done. Stay tuned for the finishing touches and cleanup in our next scene. Finishing touches can make all the difference in your vinyl flooring installation. It's like dotting your I's and crossing your T's. It's that final step that completes the whole picture. So now that the vinyl flooring is laid out, let's move on to the next step, reinstalling the baseboards and trim. If you had to remove these before the installation, it's time to put them back in place. You can use finishing nails or adhesive for this. Make sure to nail or glue them carefully to avoid any potential damage. Remember, these elements not only serve a functional purpose, but they also add an aesthetic appeal to your room. Once the baseboards and trim are back in place, it's time to clean up. While installing the floor, it's likely that some debris or dust has settled on the surface. Using a soft broom, sweep the floor thoroughly to get rid of any leftover particles. You might also want to mop the floor lightly with a damp mop to ensure it's squeaky clean. If you notice any adhesive residue, a gentle scrub with a soft cloth and warm soapy water should do the trick. Just remember to be gentle. We don't want to damage our brand new flooring in the process. After the floor is clean, it's time to replace your furniture. But before you start moving things back into the room, take a moment to appreciate your work. Look at the floor, feel its texture, admire the way it enhances the overall look of your room. It's a result of your hard work and dedication. When you're ready, start moving your furniture back in. Be careful not to drag anything across the floor, as it may scratch or damage the vinyl. If necessary, consider using furniture pads or sliders to prevent any potential damage. And there you have it. You've just installed your own vinyl flooring. Give yourself a pat on the back and take a moment to revel in the satisfaction of a job well done. Enjoy your new floor. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to also watch these videos for more DIY home improvement and renovation tips and tricks.